Hi Stampers, today we're going to make this cute little Minion card. And what I'm going to do is just show you what you need to cut and give you the dimensions. This is it here. And I've already got everything cut, so that'll just make it go quicker. This is a quick and easy card. So what you're going to need to start out with is a basic black cardstock cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and then scored in the middle. And then the next thing that you're going to need is a crushed curry cardstock, and it's cut at 5.25 by 4. 2 foil circles that are punched with the 1 3/8 inch punch. You're going to need 2 of the Whisper White circles that are punched with the 1 inch circle punch. You're going to need the 2 Early Espresso circles punched with the 1/2 inch punch, and then 2 basic black circles that are punched with the 1/4 inch circle punch. And that's how we're going to build the eyes. And then this is going to be the pocket, and that's punched with the hexagon punch in Island Indigo. And then this little square is 1/2 by 1/2 inch. That's also out of Island Indigo. This little circle here is 1/2 inch, punched with the 1/2 inch circle punch. And this one here is 3/4 inch circle punch. Over here, this piece is 4 by 1.5 for the little blue ones here, which are going to be the suspenders for the overalls. You'll want to cut that 1/2 inch wide by 1 3/8 inches, and like I said, you need 2 of those. And then you also need a 2 3/4 by 2 inch Island Indigo again. So these are Island Indigo, and these are also Island Indigo. And then what I did is I sponged the edges of the Island Indigo pieces, this one here, these here, and we'll also do this one with Island Indigo ink. To build the eye, what we're going to do is take the 1 3/8 inch foil circle, and then the 1 inch circle, and just center it on. The next thing that we want to do is the Early Espresso 1/2 inch circle. And center it on. And then the basic black 1/4 inch circle, and center it on. And we'll just set that aside and let it dry, and I'll be back in a minute. As I said earlier, I had already gone ahead and sponged all of the edges of the Island Indigo pieces. The next thing that we want to do is with the hexagon Island Indigo piece, we want to, you can see that I'm holding it so that it's got the pointy edges here and here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just cut off one pointy edge, so it now looks like this. You see that okay? Just cut that piece off there. And then we'll want to take our sponge dauber and the Island Indigo ink again. And just sponge along the edges. Move this out of the way. And then let's build our pants. So the first thing we're going to do is let's put the center on. This just centers here in the middle. And then the little square. And I did not ink the edges of this little square. You could if you wanted to. It's kind of small, kind of hard to do that. But you could do it. Center the little square on there with this little 1/2 inch circle. What you want to do is cut a little pie-shaped V in the circle, and then a little bit of glue. This multi-purpose glue that Stampin' Up! Has is really, really good. You don't need to use a whole bunch, just a little bit, and it goes a long ways. So there's our pocket. And that will get centered on to the little overalls. Like that. Okay, let's put our card together. So we've got the 8.5 by 5 1/4, 8.5 by 5 1/2 cardstock scored at 4 1/4, and then we're going to put the crushed curry over cardstock over the center of that. Just center it on. Just like that. Then the next thing that we want to do is the 4 by 1/2 inch black, basic black strip. Once again, we can just use some of our fast fuse. Put it down about 1 inch down from the top. There we go. Then we'll add our 2 eyes. Go ahead and use the fast fuse. This stuff is really sticky and works great. There's one eye. There's the other eye. Then we'll put the jeans on. And before we put the jeans on, what we'll want to do is kind of eyeball where we want the suspenders to go. Just like that. Then we want to cut off the excess. Probably would have been better to put the card front on the card base after I trimmed the suspenders, but it's starting to look cute. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to give him a mouth, and what I've done is I've cut this basic black cardstock to 1 3/8, and then I already punched out a partial circle, and then I'm going to do it again. Like this. And we'll just use a little bit of this multi-purpose glue. Another thing that would be maybe even better to use is Stampin' Up! Has a new glue that's got a fine point tip, and that would make it a lot easier to put the glue on. You just stick the mouth on kind of at an angle. And if you happen to get a little glue on the card like I just did, if you wait till the glue dries and then use this eraser that Stampin' Up! It's a adhesive eraser. It works great for removing the little spots. And then to finish it off, what we want to do is put on 2 of these little candy dots to make the buttons on the jeans. Put one here. One here, and voila, your card is done. And isn't that cute? Let me show you some of the other ones that we've made, and show you that it's a lot of fun ideas that you can do with the cards. So there's this one, and there's this one, and you can see he's got little hairs up here, a different mouth. I'll just move them along here. Here's one with one eye. And here's another one. And here's another one. And here's another one with cute little hairdo. So as you can see, there's lots of fun things that you can do with the Minion cards. Here they all are. And I hope that you enjoyed the video, and that you will visit my blog at justdreaminstamps.blogspot.com, or my Stampin' Up! Website at justdreamin.stampinup.net. Till next time, see you later. Bye.